What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we got another cool one for you, another fun one for you. All the way from 2004, we bring you Gijoe Valor versus Venom Beachhead. Guys, this is a really fun and super cool figure that I simply could not leave on the toy store shelf. And at the time I was hanging out with my wife. We were doing some shopping in Target back in 2004. Naturally, I had to go check out the toy aisle, and I saw Beachhead, and this is one of those figures that just screams coolness. I said, there's no way I can leave this guy on the toy store shelf. So I purchased this guy. I think this guy cost me about $22, $23. Probably, I think it's a little more than that. It's probably like $24, $25 actually. So I think tax brought it to $26 or something like that. Good figure. Once again, a lot of accessories for it to be on a basic card type of a setup. A lot of gadgets and gizmos, and you can see he's got that spring activated loaded weapon where he can actually shoot his grappling hook. And Beachhead is another cool member of the G.I. Joe team. And I just love the way they did this particular, they made this particular Beachhead. And let's see up here, it says with grappling hook launcher. So this is a mask. I love the way they did this mask. There's a few more G.I. Joes that have this particular mask. It's a soft plastic, rubbery type material. I think the only problem with that material is that at some point you worry about deterioration. But I've had him since I've had my Beachhead G.I. Joe since 2004, so it still looks in fantastic condition. So I think it'll be okay. But that's, once again, this is the stuff that these toys, this toy was not made for a collector. This toy was not meant to be in a museum like it is right now. It was made to be played with and enjoyed by the younger demographic. So how many of these particular figures still exist right now, I don't know. But once again, it's a beautiful figure. To be considered a basic carded figure. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is what we do. We hang in our museum. We take requests. We have fun. We review some pretty cool and awesome action figures. And today we're hanging out with Beachhead in our museum. It's a string. Has the old classic collection hands. This, once again, Hasbro did a lot of mashups with equipment, accessories, uniforms. You see he's got really cool, let's see, he's got some brown boots on. Cool pants there, camouflage. There's the gun. molded plastic torso and arms to give you the kind of give you the feel of that this is a sweater of some sorts that he's wearing. But I love this particular molded shirt. Like, once again, this is another shirt and molded body part that Hasbro used a lot on their GI Joes. I'm sure it was cost effective. There's his logo right there. Grenades, knife. The selling point for me was the mask. Let's turn this guy around. For the most part, I got all of the Valor versus Venom. Let's get you a blown out look here. Got most of all of the Valor versus Venom figures. Super cool. I love the line. They did just a great job on all of the characters. Here's his equipment list. Here's his file card. Get you a year here. There you go. 2004. Guys, what do you think of Beachhead? Do you have this guy? Are you looking for this guy? I'm sure, once again, with anything you can find him. I don't think finding him would be an issue. Let's send him down here. Let's get some light on him. Yeah, I don't think finding this guy would be too hard. Once again, Hasbro put out a lot of these basic carded type figures, and I don't know if they did a big production runs on most of these guys. So in that regard, some of them are going to be kind of tough to find, but they are out there with the power of Cotswold Collectibles and toy sites like that, eBay, Amazon. Anything's possible. You practically can find anything now. But we just wanted to get this video out on our G.I. Joe Beachhead. And we do this a lot because for that main reason that I said earlier, is that some of these guys are low production runs, and some regions didn't get what other regions of the country got as far as G.I. Joes and other action figures. And I've spoke about that numerous of times in different videos where I've talked to collectors that live in different parts of the, different states and different parts of the country, and they said, man, we just didn't get that at our local Target or Toys R Us. We didn't have that particular figure, but we had this figure. And I said, well, man, I didn't have that figure. So this is a way I try to put a lot of these lesser known figures on video so people can kind of see and get a good understanding of, what was out there during that time period. This is from 2004, and I'm curious to know that did any collector really have this figure? There was so much out there in 2004 to get by way of G.I. Joe and other 12-inch action figure lines. So some of these figures fall through the cracks, and people just tend to forget about them. But I was one of those collectors that I had to have if it was a 12-inch G.I. Joe that was out there, I simply had to find it and get it. So it was a no-brainer. Like I said, I saw this guy in Target, and I had to absolutely have him. So, but guys, we got more fun in store for you. We want you to stay tuned. You know the routine, guys. God bless. And keep collecting.